And again, it is my very pleasant task to present another of the PLP team. Mr. Vance Campbell sits to my immediate right, and he represents a young man who has a passionate interest in service and in looking out for the needs of his community. His history and his bio reads like someone who should have gotten numerous awards for helping in the community. You may know him from his role and prior responsibility as the GM of the Bermuda Housing Corporation. But he's a young man who is prepared to make a difference. He's a young man who is young, gifted, and qualified, and who also has some interesting extracurricular interests, most notably learning and speaking Portuguese and Spanish. I'm proud, though, to have him as one more addition to what I consider to be a very worthy team. So with no further ado, I'd like to present to you Mr. Vance Campbell.
Good afternoon, Madam Premier and Party Leader, government ministers, members of Parliament, senators, Party Executive, Branch Chairman, Party members, and voters and residents of Smiths West. Why have I offered myself as a candidate in the next election? The answer to this question is simple. As a father and someone who volunteers with several organizations that focus on the young people of Bermuda, I felt obligated to become involved in the political process that will continue to shape the Bermuda that our children will inherit. And I believe my education and my business background, along with my community involvement and life experiences, have prepared me well for this step. I am a certified public accountant with over 20 years post-qualification experience across a wide spectrum of industries, and currently hold the position of Chief Financial Officer with SAL Trading Limited. I am the Chairman of the Consumer Affairs Board and a trustee of the Bermuda Housing Trust, which builds and manages housing units for seniors. My success as the General Manager of the Bermuda Housing Corporation during 2003 to 2006 is a testament to my leadership skills and my ability to make critical and tough decisions during difficult times. My roles with various charitable and community-based organizations have kept me in touch with the everyday challenges facing the teens, families, and seniors of today's Bermuda. I am the Vice President of the Foster Parent Association, a former club leader and current committee member with Young Life Bermuda, an executive member of the Youth Committee of Young Men's Social Club, and also a member of the management committee at this club. One of the main objects of the Bermuda Progressive Labor Party since its inception has been to work for and promote the political, economic, social, environmental, and cultural progress of the people of Bermuda, and to encourage their participation in all facets of life in the country. The influence of this core value is evident in the details of the 2011 throne speech. The 2011 throne speech is a coordinated and cohesive plan of action, and I am honored to run as a Progressive Labor Party candidate, as I believe the Premier and Party Leader has assembled a talented team, the best team, to successfully lead Bermuda through the challenges it currently faces. To the constituents of constituency number 9, Smiths West, I look forward to meeting you, hearing your concerns, and discussing, formulating, and effecting solutions. I have family and friends that live in the constituency, and I live and work next door in constituency 11. Although I am new to politics, I have a wealth of relevant experience to draw upon in meeting and serving your needs. In addition to this, I bring energy, enthusiasm, and a preparedness to roll up my sleeves and work for you. My office will be your streets and neighborhoods as we work to build one another together. Thank you.
Mr. Campbell, when I ask you, how would you plan to use your skills in Portuguese on the doorstep? And when you answer the question, I want you to say a sentence in Portuguese after that.
Well, I'm in the early stages of learning Portuguese. Boa tarde, bom dia, it's good day, good afternoon. Como estás? So, I think that's a good start.
Mr. Campbell, you're saying your office will be in the street, will be on the corner, will be out where people are. Is that to say you haven't been out there talking to people yet?
I believe that my community involvement today has already set me on that road. It just has not been specific to constituency number 9. I believe that you cannot effectively represent people if you don't know what's going on in the community. I know what's going on in the various communities. I will personalize that to constituency number 9 in the upcoming weeks.
Have you made a cursory visit to the constituency yet?
I travel through the constituency every day.
How have you been received?
Pardon?
How have you been received?
Well, again, I have friends and family in the constituency, so again, I see them, I touch base with them, I drive through the constituency every day. I stop, I look.
You were general manager for Bermuda Housing Corporation. I'm suspecting that you were not the general manager during the difficulties that the Housing Corporation was experiencing.
I came in just after the difficulties were discovered. I was part of the team that was in place that helped turn the Housing Corporation around and place it back on solid footing. And I believe that the Housing Corporation has gone on from that footing, that solid platform that we provided to provide a number of housing projects since then. So.
I wanted to clarify that.
Yes, and it continues to do good in the community and provide opportunities for people who might not otherwise have those opportunities.
As a new county, what do you see as the greatest challenge, or what do you bring to the party that fortune hasn't been out there?
Well, I think the economy, tourism as a subcategory of the economy, crime, education, those are the important topics of today. What I bring to the table, I believe, drawing on my background, I tend to look at things differently, unconventionally, and I think the gravity of today's circumstances require unusual thinking, a different way of looking at things.
May I also acknowledge the chairman of the constituency, Mr. Jacobs, who is another person who has conviction and believes in Bermuda.
Does Mr. Jacobs want to say anything?
I think he's providing support. He's very good at that. Yeah. Now, if that is all, thank you very much for your time.